The holidays are mere weeks away, and air travel is looking really, 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 really tricky as the government shutdown continues. Are you flying? Now, I just got back from Prague, I don't know, 2 weeks ago at this point. And as I mentioned here, it was a very spontaneous trip. I knew I was going somewhere, but I didn't know where. I knew I was flying somewhere. But I didn't even think about the fact that the shutdown was still happening. While I was in Prague, I was on a business call and a colleague said, I mentioned that I was in Prague, and she was like, "Oh, I hope you can get back." And I thought to myself, I wonder why she said that. She said it because I guess back here at home, things were bubbling up and getting more intense with regard to the fact that these air traffic controllers, the TSA folks, many other folks that work at airports and keep them functioning. There's quite a few people that keep an airport moving. We're not getting paid, hadn't gotten paid, and didn't see any prospect of getting paid because no deals have been struck. So I kind of tucked that in the back of my mind. I didn't think about it. I try not to let negative things settle. And so I didn't in that instance either. I just said, you know what? I'm not thinking about this. I'm going to get back, of course. When I got back to Dulles, I will admit things did seem weird with regard to going through customs to come back through. It was very quick. It seemed abnormally quick almost. Like they were just trying to get people through because they didn't want, I guess, the big bottleneck. Because there was quite a few people on the flight. Because the flight, I flew from Prague to Paris and then Paris back to Dulles. So it was a lot of people on that Paris flight. And it was pretty seamless, and there was a lot of people. We moved through. My biggest hassle getting to Prague as I got to Dulles was finding a parking space. I drove myself to the airport. That was probably the biggest hassle I had, was parking. Now, I was going to go to Barcelona this past week, like this past Thursday, I was going to leave to go there, and I was going to come back this coming Monday or Tuesday, like, a couple days. Just a quick trip. And I kept thinking about it. But as the days went on this past week, I kept thinking to myself, don't do this. You're going to get stuck over there. They're shutting down airports, or at the very least reducing the number of flights that are leaving out and coming in. And if they don't get this mess cleared up in the next few days, they're going to probably start shutting airports down. I mean, look at what just happened with the UPS plane. I don't know that that's necessarily related. Apparently they had some maintenance issues, but still, can you imagine what's happening at the actual airports and people aren't getting paid? If you go into a McDonald's and those people in there haven't gotten paid, would you take a burger out of there and those people haven't gotten paid? I don't think so. So just imagine the people who are supposed to make sure that things like the fuel levels are right, that the wings are properly, ready to go, lubricated, whatever they got to do to them, whatever has to happen. I don't trust it. I can think back to my days working jobs, and if there was ever any problem with my checks, you go crazy. You start immediately thinking to yourself, where the fuck is my money? Where is my money? And so if you got people who are over the maintenance and the safety of traveling people, it's a little risky. Now, I'm not here to tell somebody what to do, what not to do. I can be a little impulsive. So I still am probably going to travel before this year is over. Again, I want to see Sagrada Familia in Barcelona. They put the top spire on. I want to see it. I don't want to wait until whenever. I want to see it now. So once they get this cleared up, I still may go ahead and take a quick trip over there, but I don't want to go right now. And even after they get this squared away, I'm going to be getting on any plane I get on, like I always do though, to be honest, with a lot of prayer and supplication. Like, I don't want no problems. I want to get to my destination and I want to get back. I want everybody on the plane with me to get to the destination and get back. I want everybody at the airport with me whenever I leave to get to their destination and get back safely. I don't know what's going on out here. It just feels like everything's chaotic. The story about the ostriches yesterday just had me the situation in Canada had me so out of sorts that I had all these other videos I had planned to post yesterday. I just couldn't even think about it. It was just like, I don't want to even think about anything else. I didn't feel like trying to be happy or upbeat. It was just disgusting what they did to those ostriches. So I wanted to talk about this yesterday, but I just wasn't in the right frame of mind. So I want to know what you guys think. Are you traveling? Are you flying? Are you going to drive for Thanksgiving and Christmas? Thanksgiving is only like 2.5 weeks away. What are people going to do? I'm planning to go see my family. I'm definitely going to drive, but I'm not flying down there. I'm not flying. And also, depending on how bad this goes on, I may not even drive. I may not go at all now that I'm thinking about it, because what's going to happen is all those people that would have been flying are now going to be driving. And that's going to mean the roads are going to be a real shit show. They're going to be a shit show, especially when you're dealing with people who are not used to long distance driving. It's going to be a shit show out there. So I don't know. We'll see how the holidays go. Right now, I'm planning to drive to any destination I go to, but I want to hear what you guys think. Are you afraid to fly? Are you going anywhere? Are you just saying whatever? I'm going to leave it into the hands of fate. What are you thinking? Let me know. But be safe. Peace.